Alright, Travis Wingate, so yeah, they sorta had this place is not for humans. So remember when I would talk about Albert Pike, and he wrote the letter to Giuseppe Mazzini about how they're going to destroy the world and create the New World Order of Lucifer's doctrine, destroy Christianity. And I've been going over with you about how the church wants to destroy this church, the Mormon church, and then start all over again with Lucifer's doctrine that Albert Pike talked about. There's a type and shadow in church history for this, as Brigham Young's Danites created the counter headquarters, Adam on Diamond, north of Independence, Missouri. But Independence, Missouri didn't become the headquarters because they moved it to Nauvoo. And temple never got built in Independence. And the Danites let everybody believe that was supposed to be the Zion temple. And instead, Joseph Smith in July 1840 BE said that, no guys, many of you think that? No. It's here in Nauvoo. Or not Nauvoo, here in Illinois. Down south. And I've gone over the reasons why. You just have to think of the first and third day of darkness for the latter days and where they cross over America. Everybody knows, except for the Mormons, who have been left in the dark on that. And so what you have is the destruction of the church of Joseph Smith. He's assassinated. Brigham Young now takes over for those who follow him, those who he kidnaps and sex traffics out of the country into Mexico territory. And though this church tries to deny it, everybody knows Brigham Young ordered the Nauvoo temple to be burned to the ground. There's a reason why it was burned and not demolished. First of all, they didn't have bulldozers back then. But they had dynamite. They could have blown it up. But no, burning. What's going to happen in the latter days? Day that shall burn as an oven. A burning is going to occur. And so as I was reminded by someone who wondered if the church is going to carve off the inverted pentagram on the Salt Lake Temple. And I replied with a video I did about the Great and Abominable Church is not going to allow Mormons to leave in an Exodus, which I then watched. And YouTube does not want me to count when I watch it and put a thumbs up on my videos. That's part of the criminal behavior, the cyber terrorism they're doing to me. That's just lame. I can understand not allowing me to do it multiple times on the same channel. They don't allow that for other people. But they just don't want me to be treated equally. But nonetheless, sidetracked. And so, yeah, the burning of the old temple that was started by Joseph Smith but finished by Brigham Young to have the inverted pentagram on it. And I've gone over the symbolism. I probably should go over it again with you just so that you understand. The three suns and the star Venus inverted as falling rather than ascending which never ascends to the sun at noonday. Thus Isaiah uses Venus to give his prophecy after the learning of the Jews. And so you have at the bottom the rising sun, the sunstone. That's Joseph Smith and his church. And then you have Brigham Young's inverted pentagram in the middle, the sun at noonday, which is not supposed to ever make it to that position because the sun blinds out all the stars in the heavens as daytime erases the night. And then on the very top, you have the Jewish Star of David, which is the sun. And it's on the top for the setting sun as the day of the Jews is over. Joseph Smith is rising, but conquered by Brigham Young's Luciferian Illuminati. And so he burns that and designates the new headquarters in Salt Lake City for the temple to have the inverted pentagram on the keystone of the doors of the temple. And so that the keystone means the doctrines that are taught within the building. And so his temple text merged with Freemasonry. And so that symbolism of burning the old and starting new is all part of that. I'll just doing a video. Sorry. And that's a pattern for what they're planning, from what Albert Pike talked about, is that this church will be destroyed and it will rise up brand new. And that's why Nelson keeps talking about Jesus being resurrected. The resurrected Christ never ever says ascended. And ascension is our big thing. When I went on missions, oh yeah, we don't use the cross as our symbol because we believe Jesus Christ ascended, rose from the tomb and ascended. The Book of Mormon says he ascended on the day of his resurrection because he comes to America that same day. So to sum up, Brigham Young conquered, put the symbol up on Nauvoo Temple, but in leaving, burned everything behind, metaphorically, symbolically. And that's a type and shadow for the latter days. And that would be interesting. That they even destroy the Salt Lake Temple and then have their own evil Exodus with the evil Moses. What is it? The Bizarro? Yeah, Bizarro Moses. Is that going to be David Bednar? With the name David. I always wondered that. But I did the video the other night, didn't I? About how he's likely to be the president of the church, assuming all things go as normal. And within the next 5 to 10 years. But that is a concept. That they do have an exodus of survivors for their evil empire. And so, yeah, that would be bizarre. You have two Moseses, the true Moses of Mormons and the bizarro Moses of Mormons, both taking whoever will believe. And David Bednar, President Bednar, will stop at Adam-on-Diamond, the headquarters for the Danites back in the day, which was the counter headquarters at when Independence was there. And then, oh man, if they put somebody in here tonight, just for the night, because the guy's in the hospital at the moment, and they're not going to tell the guy that, oh my God, but the bags are still partially opened and and flies. Oh. This just is not for humans. Oh dear God. But anyway, yeah. And then it'll just be me, I guess, if I'm still alive, not assassinated by the church. Moving on to Southern Illinois, where we're supposed to go, and I'll be all by myself. All by myself. Yes, I am. All by myself. What's that smell? Oh, dear God. But, yeah. I need transportation. I cannot carry these 200-pound Egyptian gold plates any longer. They're just too heavy for me. And they fill up the tiny little box that we have for storage here. And so, yes, I can't get clothes. I just have the pair of underwear and shirt with a hand towel. That's it when it's no longer bearable and there's an opening in the washing room. I go into a bathroom stall and do what I can, and then I don't have another pair of jeans. I was looking at jeans today. I bought a belt. It's too big. Oh, and I don't have a hole puncher for leather. God. They didn't have 2X because it seemed like the 1X was too small. But, dear God. So, anyway. My life. Yeah. Because, I mean, Mormons don't know anything of what I'm talking about. You guys are hearing about it for the first time, and it's because the Great and Abominable Church is so effective at silencing me. But I had 144 views during the 5 to 6 o'clock hour. And then I came back and checked after the 7 o'clock hour here, and it was at 160 views. They had gone back 3 hours to increase the number of views in that one. That was weird. What are they doing with the algorithm? They just need to get rid of it. So, anyway. That's what's coming, guys. I've warned you about it. I've warned you who the Great and Abominable Church is and what they're planning to do to destroy you and destroy the church and to rise up with the new one. They're going to do it at Adamon Diamond. I don't even think they'll care about independence, but I don't know. It's on them. If you choose to follow them, you deserve what you get. Come with me if you want to live. That is just the most awesome series.